And hello everyone. Today I'm gonna be doing a 0 to 100 tutorial on Star Studios and their Blizzard helicopter system. So the first thing I'm gonna do is just explain the 4 stages this tutorial will be filmed in. So those are the following. First, I'm gonna buy a whitelist, show you how to buy it and how to place an order on a whitelist. Then how to create an MSI account. After that, how to redeem your whitelist, and then finally how to set up Blizzard inside your Roblox studio. Also, I want to remind you to read all the rules and to please obey to them to avoid any unpleasant situations. So, first you're gonna go to how to buy channel, and there is a lot of payment methods here, but I'm gonna be following a Robux payment method. So click on this link here, it says Roblox catalog. So you will see this single Blizzard whitelist shirt. I bought it before this tutorial, so you buy it. Once you buy it, use your screenshot software to just screenshot the whole screen, then copy it or save it to your desktop, doesn't matter. In the orders channel you can send links or send pictures. So after that you want to paste it here just to have it, or open it here. Then if you go back to how to buy, you will see the format here. It says Roblox username and time bought. I bought mine before this tutorial, so I bought it on 21st of January at 10:34 p.m. Central European Time. My Roblox username is Assassin Gaming X. That is basically all. Then you will send it, and then just wait for someone from staff to process your order. Make sure just to be patient because there's a lot of orders and it might take some time. So basically that's it. Now it's just on you to wait and on staff to process it. Alright, so once your order has been processed, one of the sales managers will DM you with your key and all the further instructions and informations. I advise you follow those very carefully. I'm not gonna go through them now because it will take some time and I'm gonna show it to you anyways later. So here, as you can see, they are all here and you have your key at the end. This is important. Do not share it with anyone because if they find out about your key, they can just redeem it and use your product and you won't be able to use it later. So let's go to the bot commands now. Okay, here I am in bot commands now. So the only bot command you should run for now is just the join group command. Alright, as you can see, MSI staff will contact you as soon as they see this and as soon as they are available. So just be patient again, please. Okay, now some time has passed and I have received a DM from one of the MSI staff, as you can see here. Now, this is how our conversation went. I already did this because it would take some time if I recorded it while we were having a conversation. So he asked me for my proof of purchase and product. I first sent him what I posted in order and proved that I bought it, but instead, obviously, he asked for the DM from the sales manager. Feel free to send the whole message, including the key. They won't redeem it since they are MSI staff. So I sent it. He checked it all, made sure it was real. He said to pen for this group, so obviously just go and pen, and after that say that you're pending and state your username. Now he has accepted me into the group and gave me more instructions. I would go and create my account using the link command. After that I'll just go to Schrödinger's, Oliver, or sales manager's DMs and I'll read further instructions. That is basically it. Let's go to bot commands now. Okay, so I chose to link inside MSI bot's DMs instead. So first you wanna run the command link and then the bot will give you instruction. So first, if you already know your link code, you will just do plus link and then code. So this is the example. Since I did not know my link code, first I will check if I'm in MSI group, which I am in since I have been accepted. Here it says I'm a client. Then I'm gonna proceed to the MSI link game. Once you are inside the game or you are playing the game, the servers start very quickly, so no bother here. So first you want to check your account. It says valid. Then you will generate a new link code. Here I have my code. So first time I generated it was 39277. So let's say you got this code, you will just do a link and then use this code instead. You type it in, it will say account link success. So that means that your link was successful. Then it will ask you to set up an API passkey. I have already set mine. It is tutorial API passkey. It is just since I'm making this tutorial, and do not share it with anyone. It is basically your password. So would you share your password with anyone? You wouldn't, so don't share this either. They wouldn't really be able to do anything, but just for security reasons, do not do it. Then once you've done that, inside MSI bots DMs again, redeem your key. So here I went and got my key. I run the command redeem and then the key, and that means my product has been claimed. Then to check your slots, empty slots, available slots, doesn't matter, you would run the command view whitelist records to see your records. I have no records. And then to see the slots, you would do view whitelist view slots, and it says I have one available slot and 0 used, and then in total I have 1 available slot. Now I'm gonna go and redeem my whitelist or create a whitelist. So first select the group you wish to whitelist. In this case, I'm gonna go and whitelist this group. Or actually, I'll just go and whitelist my user. You copy the ID of your user, of your profile, and go run the command whitelist, create Blizzard. In this case, I'm using Blizzard tech, so it will be a Blizzard. If you are using, let's say, MSI Satcom, it will be Satcom, doesn't matter. In this case, it's Blizzard. I'm creating a user whitelist, so it will be user. If you are creating a group whitelist, you would do group. And then I'm gonna paste my user ID. If it was a group, you would paste your group ID. Let's send that. And it says that I have created a new record. That is basically it. Now let's go to the special Blizzard channels that you receive once you buy a whitelist, and you have basically everything there. Okay, so before we move to these channels, I forgot to mention that if you run view whitelist records, it will say that your record is pending. Now it is just some more waiting for MSI staff to review your whole account more carefully, and then they'll accept or reject your record. If it's rejected, it'll say suspended here, and then you can basically just wait for them to say that they are unsuspending records, and then you'll follow those instructions. So let me just wait now for my pending request to be accepted. Okay, so I have been patient and my whitelist has been approved and it is now active. The status itself is active. You can check this by running wvr and of course plus in front of it. Now let's move to the Blizzard releases channel. So at the top you'll see this MSI Connect plugin. Click on it and then click install. It will open your Roblox Studio and then download it itself. It's quite easy to use, very simple installation and everything. Now click here to download the file itself, and then click ctrl-J to check your file. Here I'm opening it now. Okay, so it has opened, and first thing you are gonna see is the Blizzard helicopters themselves. Now I could install and secure this game and make it work, but if you wish to make your own game have Blizzard helicopters in it, let's just do that instead. So let's say I have a game, it is my own game, and I wish to put Blizzard helicopters inside it. So let's just pretend this is my game. So the first thing you wish to do or have to do is publish it to Roblox. I'm gonna call it tutorial showcase game. And then creator should be the thing you binded your whitelist to. So if you binded it to your account, make the creator yourself, and then if you bind it to a group, choose the group that you actually binded your whitelist to, and then create it. Now close your studio, and then reopen it again. This is just to ensure that Roblox updates it and everything, because the bot itself recognizes if the game has been published or not, and it is just important. So now you want to go to game settings and go to security, and then allow these HTTP requests, and then click save. Also, one more thing I'm gonna do here, this is Blizzard is R15 and R6 compatible, but I just prefer R6, so I'm gonna do that now. And let's move to the installation itself. So how I do this is I'll go through the plugin first, click on this connect button, click on this, and then you have to put in your username. So let's do that. And now you need the MSI API passkey, so I'm gonna go inside the bot's direct messages and get my tutorial API passkey. It is my API passkey, and I'm gonna paste it into this. Now, before you click generate code, go to view and go to output, click on these three dots and make sure all of these are unchecked. If you haven't opened output before, it will look like this, but just do this instead. Now, click on generate code. You will see this code here. Click copy, go back into DMs, and then paste the code here. You'll see all of these spaces in front of it, delete them all, then type plus bind, and then space it only once. Click enter. It will say this, success, and it will give you this key, and it will say to copy it inside the plugin. And it says here, binding token from bot. Click paste it here, click install MSI. If you check your server script service, it will say MSI connect with your plugin. Now let's split the windows here. You want to copy all the scripts and models from this default place. So I'm gonna start with my starter player scripts and just copy all of them. Then my starter character scripts, then my starter pack, then the server script service. Don't forget the server storage, and finally replicate the storage. And of course you want to fly the helicopters, so copy paste the helicopters too. Here you have, these are 4 default Blizzard helicopters, which are the following: Mi-24 Hind, AH-1Z Viper, then UH-1Y Venom, and the NH-90. I've got them all in. Let me just place a spawn point here close to these, and let's publish the game again. Do not, and I repeat, do not test the actual helicopters in studio, because they won't work and you'll think you did something wrong or the MSI did something wrong. It is just made that way so some important scripts are hidden from regular players. Now let's close this window and close this window, and let's open my game. Now click to create. First thing open is gonna be your places here. This is the latest place that we just made. It is called Tutorial Showcase Game. I'm gonna click play, and let's test and see if the helicopters actually work. And as you can see, no helicopters are here, which actually means they work. So let's stand on this. It will spawn the helicopter itself. Helicopter will fall. This is a normal Blizzard glitch where your GUI won't show the first time you sit, so you just jump and sit back inside your seat. And then if you click view controls, you'll see all the controls here. So I'm gonna go through them now and just show a quick tutorial. First, you wanna click Y to start up your helicopter. To stop it, you would use X. Now, I'm gonna close my doors by clicking view, and then close my back doors by clicking J. Different helicopters might not have back doors, or might not have front doors, or might not have doors at all, so you just don't mind if they don't have. Now, if I click OK, my inside lighting or interior lighting is like that, and if I click L, my outside or nav lighting. Now, if you click W, it will increase the collective. Now this helicopter starts flying once it hits 79%. And now it is basically all operated by the mouse. If you just do not click anything, you will actually have your cursor here. I'm clicking A to go left, and then D to go right, W to increase the collective to go faster, S to decrease the collective. Now, if you click your left mouse button once, you can just go around, see your full helicopter, and if you click it again, it will go back to your control. Now, let's go to the next thing. We have H, which is hover. It will make your helicopters have hovering. Now, if you're hovering and then you press W, you will go forward. If you click S, you will go backwards. If you click V, you will go right, A left, U will go down, and E for up. This is good for landings because it makes them so much easier. Now we have N for flares. Some helicopters might not have flares either, so that's also a thing. Here I'm firing quite some flares now. Now we have C to show this AI, to show if you have autopilot on, and if you click D, you will actually open the autopilot menu. Now you can hover, you can manual control, which means I'm not hovering anymore. If I click on hover, it will make this yellow, so my collective will be auto, it will basically just be controlled by the AI. And then if you click course, you can set your course. Right now I am at 279, let me set my course. So IAS is airspeed, so I'm gonna make it 400, let's say. So we're gonna go fast, or let's make it low, let's make it 250. My altitude I'm gonna keep at 500, and my heading I'm gonna do 180 and do let's say 100. And then you click fly. It will turn my helicopter, and it will fly by itself in one straight line that you put here. Once you wish to disable autopilot, you can click stop, and it will hover, and then if you click hover, it will hover. Now the weapon controls. To initiate your weapons, click Z, it will give you a selection of weapons. This particular heli only has hydrocephalus. To switch between weapons for the helicopters that have more than one, click R. In this case, it won't do anything because there's only one. And then to shoot them, just click F. Right now, as you can see, I'm shooting my Hydra, doing a slow damage there. And also one more thing, if you saw here, it low red, and you might have heard the sound itself. It is when you go over the maximum speed, it will start damaging your helicopter. And now for the last thing, I'm gonna just land real quick here. I'm just gonna showcase you the turrets and the clear cannon. So let's land. Click E, click J, do this, and then click X to disable my engine off. Okay. So first thing I'm gonna showcase are the turrets. See, I'm now sitting at my turret, it will rotate with me, and also it rotates, so it fires. This is, I think, a 762 turret, so it will just deal damage if you actually hit the player. There's also other types of ammo that will do like explosive damage and stuff like that. Then I'm just gonna showcase you the flare. If you click C, you will initiate it. Then you can use WASD to move your camera view. Click E to zoom in. Click Q to zoom out. Click R to lock on targets. If your helicopter has Hellfires or air-to-ground missiles, it will make it a target, so you can actually shoot those. Then if you click T, you'll do external MVG, which we don't have right now. And then F for infrared. That is it. That is the whole tutorial on helicopters, and this marks the end of my whole tutorial. Thank you very much for watching, and well, I hope I'll make another tutorial in the future.